morning, West Coast. Good afternoon, East Coast. Hello to everybody in between and outside. It's Ian, the Off-Kilter Crafter. I hope you're having a great day today. It is Sunday, and we're going to be working some more on the Cozy Posy triangle quilt that we've been working on for the Crazy Quiltmas Sew Along series. Say that 5 times fast. Hope everybody's having a great day today. We've got lots of people in the chat today. We've got Tracy, So Be It Quilts, which is Fallon. We have Zandra, we have Paula, we have Greenland Quilter, we have Mary G, Judy. Who else do we have? Guess Who Nancy's here. Hey everyone, so glad that you could be here today. Yep, it's happening. It's happened. Cool. So hope everybody's having a great day today. You may see some dogs running around. It's fine. It's totally fine. Mary popped into the room to grab a drink, and the dogs decided to join her as well. So anyways, welcome everybody. Hope you're having a great day, and we are going to be working some more on the Cozy Posy quilt, like I've told y'all. But we also are going to be, let's see, let's do this really quick. I'm going to change, this is turning into quite the thing at the moment. I'm going to do that. I'm going to turn that. We got Beetlejuice back here trying to play with Mary, play keep away and you can't catch me. Anywho, hi everybody. Hope everybody's having a great day today. So before we get started, as many of you know, if you watched the live stream on Friday, you saw that I fell down the stairs. I told the story over on Becca's channel where I fell down the stairs into the basement, and I actually have video of that. If you want to see it, I have video of that right here. It looks something like this a little bit. See, like there's me walking down the stairs, missed the step, boom, 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 all the way down to the very basement. Of course, that is not actual video of me, but it sure did feel like that when I was falling down. I didn't miss the step. What actually happened was, I don't actually know what happened. I was at the top of the stairs. I went to close the door behind me, and the last thing that I know, I was standing vertical and everything was fine. And then the next moment I was on the bottom step and I had hit my tailbone. For all of those who watched on Friday that said, Ian, you need to get a donut, I am sitting on one right now. So thank you very much. I am sitting on one right now. Whoops. I am sitting on a donut right now. So that is helping with the pain a little bit. I am going to be okay. I actually had a doctor's appointment virtually this week. It was already scheduled pre-falling down the stairs. But I did talk to my doctor, and he's like, there's really not much that can happen. If you bruised it, if you broke it, if you sprained it, there's not much that can be done. It just has to heal on its own. So as painful as it is, I will just have to let it heal on its own. So... oh my gosh. Love Loathingly says, I realized the time and told my dog, oh, it's time to quilt with Ian. And he cocked his head and ran to the sewing room. I don't know what just happened. Oh, you took the message away. Okay. Well, anyways, that's cool. I'm glad that they know exactly what time that means. I'm glad your dog knew what time it was. Bubble wrap on your butt. Yep, absolutely. That is definitely what I'm going to, I just need to like wrap myself up. Janine says, no socks on wooden steps. These are carpeted steps, and I was barefoot. Most of the time I'm barefoot. And I really don't know what happened. The stairs are shorter than my foot, and I think I was standing on the edge of the step, and when I turned, I slipped off the edge of the step, and I fell straight down on my tailbone. So it was, yeah, bubble wrap head to toe, absolutely. So anyways, I apologize if I missed some of your comments. They were kind of flying by, and I was slightly distracted as everybody was trying to take care of the dog situation and get everybody situated. So anywho, Becca's here in the chat. She's saying hello. And yeah, so that is what is up today. Let's see, can I make these? comments bigger. I bet I can. I bet if I go in here and I do, nope, that didn't work. That's all right. Oh, because the keyboard was off. That's why. Anywho, so today, if you are working on the Cozy Posy quote with me, there we go. That's better. Much, much better. So if you're working on the Cozy Posy quilt with me today, we're going to be working on triangles C and D. It shouldn't take too long with C because it's literally one of the larger triangles, and then we sew a strip to it. So it should be pretty easy. We'll be doing that today, and hopefully we can start in. We're not going to be able to finish the D squares, or the D triangles, but we will go ahead and get started on them, and I'll work on them during the week since I have this week off for Thanksgiving. Super excited for that. Hello, So Fun Creations. Welcome. Let's go to the overhead camera so you can see everything. I'm going to put the mouse off to the side. I need to turn the iron back on so it can be heating back up. I'm going to set this right there, I think. Whoops, don't click anything. All right, so just start sitting down and scooting down the stairs. I may have to do that, Marcia. Yeah, it's not fun. So anyways, so what we're going to be doing next is we're going to be taking these are our C triangles, and we're going to be doing them. These are the 10.5 inch triangles, and we're going to be adding on just a single strip down at the bottom or top or side, whichever way you want it to go. Yeah. Yes. Did anybody see Beetlejuice as he was running back and forth behind me just a moment ago? That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. I seriously love seeing that happy face on the machine every time. I know, I think Becca definitely did a good placement with that happy face, because it's just perfect right there. So hey Donna, welcome. So again, all we're doing is we're taking our C triangles, we're sewing a strip onto the bottom of the C triangle and going from there. So how's everybody's week been? Is everybody getting ready, in America at least, for Thanksgiving? Are you ready for Thanksgiving? I know here we are going to be getting, on Thursday, we're going to be cooking a lot. I'm going to help Becca cook for Thanksgiving, and I didn't know what to bring to Thanksgiving because I don't have like a signature dish or anything like that. But I'm super excited to help Becca do some cooking and, just get ready for Thanksgiving. I know, the placement of the giraffe's face is perfect. It's like I intended it that way or something. It's like I did it on purpose. What is Fallon? What is Fallon? Oh yeah, that's right, Fallon. Don't stress. Absolutely. Sewing should be fun. You never should stress about it. You can help me. Yep, that's right. That's right, Becca. I'm going to be helping you cook. So there we go. So this is what our triangles will look like. We're going to be trimming them up here in a minute. I'm going to just go ahead. Where's the camera? Here. I'm just going to go ahead and sew all of my triangles with the strip, and then we'll come back after I sew all of them together, or sew all of it together, and do the actual trimming of it. So Lindsay says, my parents arrive tomorrow. So I've been cleaning all week, preparing for them. Absolutely. Gotta get places cleaned up for everyone. And I'm also gonna try and change, because the last one had the yellow fabric on it, so I'm gonna try and change that up a little bit and do some purple. I wanted to capture this giraffe head right there, so that's what I was trying to get. I'm also excited because I'm gonna go back into DC on Tuesday of this week. One of my coworkers doesn't live too far from DC, and we're gonna meet up and go to the Air and Space Museum in DC, the one that I missed because I didn't get the reservation. But guess what? I did make a reservation this time, so I won't be missing out on it. I'm gonna move Becca's pedal over a little bit. I will need to remind her to move it back where she likes it when she gets back into her sewing room. Again, Becca, thank you so much for allowing me to use your sewing room to do my lives from. I really appreciate it a lot. It's funny, on Friday's live, when I joined Becca, everyone was like, you should do Where's Ian Today? Lindsay says, I dropped off my Village Green quilt off at the Long Armor yesterday. That's exciting. Which colorway did you get? Ian, did you make the template for the triangles? I'm working on it now. I actually bought this template. So I have this template right here to work on the triangles. This is the Clearview Triangle from C&T Publishing. It is a 60-degree ruler, and it is a 12-inch ruler, which actually for this project is a little too short. But it works, and I can make it work. It's fine. So, but no, I did not make a template. I did purchase one for this. That's right, Becca. We are planning on going shop hopping on Friday and Saturday. So I'm very excited to check out some of the local quilt shops here. I only have a couple. That's not true. There's a pretty good amount of quilt shops back home, but this is the first time that I'm going to be going and doing quilt shop hopping on Black Friday. So it's going to be really exciting. And it looks like Becca is going to be posting a list we're going to be going to, so maybe we will bump into some of y'all as we travel through the different quilt shops. Right, Fallon? Becca's sewing space and studio is so great. It's an excellent space to record in. It's an excellent space to sew in. It's an excellent space to gather in and spend time with friends. Mary is here today, as I said earlier. And it's great because we all have like our own little spaces that we can work in and get things done in, and it's perfect for it. Have you decided what colorway, this is Michelle, says, have you decided what colorway you're doing for the next Cotton Cuts Puzzle Mystery Quilt on December 1st? I have not decided because I'm not going to decide. Becca is going to be deciding for me. I know which colorway I hope she picks for me, but this time both Becca and I are going to be selecting the colorway for each other. So we're going to see if Becca goes with what I typically will go for, or if she's going to choose something that is outside of my comfort zone that I don't normally choose. And same thing for her, I have to decide if I'm going to go with something that she normally would go with, or if I want to stretch her boundaries a little bit and look for a colorway that she normally wouldn't pick, but will hopefully like. So stay tuned. I'm sure you will hear and see more about that as we get closer to December 1st. All the colorways do have their name now, so you can actually go in and check out the names of all the colorways on the Puzzle Mystery, on Cotton Cuts website. I was trying to say the Puzzle Mystery site, but on the Cotton Cuts website, you can actually go in and see what all the names of the colorways. Y'all had the chance to vote all week, and they have officially chosen the names for each of the colorways. And if you are interested in joining in the Puzzle Mystery Quilt, I will have an affiliate code for y'all to use in the near future. Don't have it quite yet, but be on the lookout for that. And if you type in !PMQ, you can get over to the Puzzle Mystery Quilt website and take a look at the colorways and start deciding. I have heard a rumor, I don't know if it's true or not, but I've heard a rumor that there are 2 more colorways that are possibly going to make a debut on the website. So be on the lookout to see if that ends up being true, and we do get 2 more colorways to what else we just added. Katrina says she might just expand your horizons. Absolutely, she just might. Oh, that's cool. Katie says, my boss and her husband live in Maryland. Her husband is a diplomat who traded places with an ambassador to go to Washington on Greenland's behalf. That's pretty cool. Are there any colorways that you would absolutely be disappointed in receiving? I will say yes. There are a couple of colorways that would be a downer if I received them. Nothing against those colorways. I don't have anything against those colorways. But there are a couple that I would prefer not to have. But I feel like Becca knows me well enough that she knows what those colorways are, and I don't think I have to worry too much. Just subscribed, had to wait 5 minutes. I know, I'm sorry, Yvette. please correct me if I said that wrong. I believe I did say that wrong. Yvonne? You do have to wait 5 minutes. I apologize for that. That's to help keep the trolls out from spamming my live streams. So I apologize for that, but there is a good reason for it. My daughter did the same trip down her stairs and broke her tailbone several years ago. I'm hoping I didn't break it. I don't think I did. I think the most that I did was sprain it, because I actually sprained a rib. This is such a dumb story. Y'all are going to laugh so hard at this. I sprained a rib a couple of years ago because my friend is stronger than he even knew he was. He gave me a bear hug. He literally like wrapped his arms around my chest and gave me a huge bear hug, and there was a pop. One of my ribs actually was sprained, and see, I told you it's a dumb story. It's such a dumb story. But anyways, he didn't know his strength. I sprained a rib, and it took a while to heal. It was funny because like for a week or two, it hurt pretty bad, and then just almost literally overnight, it was fine. I didn't have any more pain from it. So I feel like this is a similar type situation where it's hurting now, but here soon it's going to be okay. Becca says, do tell, Ian, which one should I not pick? Becca, I feel like you know me pretty well and know which ones I would prefer not to have. There's definitely one that I'm hoping for, and it's funny because people seem to know me pretty well, because Becca even put a poll, I think it was a poll or something on her YouTube asking which colorway should I receive, and a lot of people were giving a very correct answer in my opinion. Evan. Okay, got it. Sorry about that, I apologize. I'm really bad with names. Since you just recently since you recently subscribed, I have dyslexia. I do apologize if I mess up your name. I'm going to try my absolute best to get it right, but please forgive me if I do get it wrong. Hey Liz, hope you're having a great day. Welcome, Pastry Queens Farm Adventures. Pastry Queen, do you make pastries? Oh, pastries are so good.
That rust colorway is looking so good.
Oh my gosh, you're ridiculous.
I also am literally doing something that I hate when other people do. It's Yvonne.
Yvonne, thank you.
Yes,
thank you, Yvonne.
my grandma's name. That's the
I
only
appreciate that very much.
No
I want to make sure that I'm getting everybody. I always hate when people were giving, saying my name wrong, so it's always very appreciative when someone comes in and tells me how to say it correctly. Yvonne, got it.
I really just wanted my water bottle. I saw it behind you. I was like, oh, boo.
Oh, boo, it's behind you.
It's right there.
Too funny.
I'm going to probably go back out there. We've got you on the big screen.
Oh, good.
Mary's making a flower arrangement.
Nice. Excellent.
I'm watching you and talking in the chat.
I appreciate you being in the chat and saying hello to everybody. Somebody, Katrina says, Ian, don't get old. I messed up my back getting socks out of the drawer. Oh my goodness. I've done some like silly things that have hurt myself, and I'm like, really? How did I do that? But it happens. Katie says Ian is about that Allison Glass fabric.
Oh yeah, yeah, but there wasn't an
Allison Glass this time.
No, there wasn't. It was gosh, Juicy Juice.
Yeah,
it was Juicy Juice, which is the colors were very reminiscent of an Allison Glass bright color line. Like
absolutely, absolutely, because they both are for what, Andover?
I think so. Yeah.
Over fabrics.
I think so.
So yeah, they both kind of. It's funny because I feel like Andover tells Juicy Juice and Allison Glass to kind of like partner up and think the same thoughts, because it seems like they always come together with a very similar colorway of some type. So. Okay. Yvonne, got it. Thank you.
Yep, Yvonne.
Tripped. Oh, don't trip like me.
Didn't really trip, but tripped.
Somebody put into the chat, they said that Radiance looked pretty amazing, and I'm going to say that might be on the top of my list. I'm just saying. We'll see. Pastry Queen says, of course I do. I just made a pear and raspberry almond baked fruit tart. So you're going to ship one to me, right? Right? I'm kidding with you. I'm totally kidding with you. That sounds amazing. I love pastries. Pastries are amazing. They're so bad for me, but I love them. I absolutely love them. Crafty Panda, did you pop into the chat? Did I miss you somewhere? Let's see. So be it Quilt says Fallon. I always read the name and then, anyways, it doesn't matter. HEB says Fallon says HEB makes this caramel apple pastry that is so delectable. I am super excited, Fallon, because I don't have an HEB near me, but they are opening one at the beginning of 2024, very close to me. I usually get my groceries and stuff from Target. Once it opens, I will be going to HEB instead. I cannot wait for the HEB to open. Anna says, I have a shoulder injury from puzzling, which is what pushed me into quilting. Oh, very cool. Louise is working on Thanksgiving baking, made whoopie pies yesterday. Now have to make the squash casserole, apple pie, and pumpkin pie, and they don't let me make the turkey. That's all sounds delicious, and I will be there for your Thanksgiving. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That sounds very good, though. I know that does sound like Fallon. Can we go like raid Pastry Queen's store? Where are you located, Pastry Queen? I'm curious. Probably anywhere close to where I'm either normally at or currently at, unfortunately. My daughter picked up Serenity, so I may just do that for her. Oh, very cool. She picked. I didn't mean pick up. She picked Serenity. Very cool. You know, I'm not a fan of pumpkin pie, Louise, to be honest. Pumpkin pie is intended for you to get the whipped cream into your mouth. Like, that's the vehicle to get it into your mouth. What? What are you doing back there? Come here. Come here. Come here. Do you want to say hi to everybody? Let's say hi to everybody. Hi. Let's go to the big camera. Where's my mouse? Where'd the mouse go? It's right here. Let's go to the big camera so everybody can see. This is one of Mary's dogs. Hi. Say hi. Look at her. What you doing? What you doing? Hi. Yeah. Yeah. Hi. She's so cute. Let's see. Anna says, I think I will be doing Serenity if I don't love one of the other ones. Yeah, I'm also very interested to see what the other colorways are that they end up picking, so. I know, look at the baby dog. She's so cute. I could be calling it she, and it could be Chewy instead. I don't know. So there's Chewy and Bella. They're here in the room with me. One of them's asleep on the chair over there, and I have this one. She is snuggling. She's really sweet. Of course, this could be Chewy, and I don't know it. It's hard for me to tell them apart. Pastry Queen is in upstate New York. We also have a small chicken farm. That puppy is adorable, isn't it, though? Oh. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this little puppy. I don't like pumpkin pie either, but 2 of the attendees requested it. That's totally fair. Totally, totally fair. All right, I'm going to put puppy down so that I can continue to work. Woo! You ready? There you go. Cool. All right, so we're going to keep going along. Let's move back to overhead cam. There we go. There we go. Why does this feel like I'm going to run out of strips? Because, oh, I was only supposed to do... I wasn't supposed to do all of them. Whoops! Whoops, whoops, whoops. My son loves pumpkin pie. When he got married, his bride asked what flavor cake he wanted, and what I was stumped. His favorite dessert was banana pudding or pumpkin pie. Yum. Louise says, Pastry Queen, I wish I'd known where you were. That's where I was going to be for Thanksgiving. All right, so do I want to rip any of these? I don't know. I think I was only supposed to, let's see. You only need 12. Oh, so I needed 3 of each, and I think I did 4. I might rip one of them. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. No, that's 2. This is number 3. 1, 2. Yeah, I did do 1 too many. So I think what I'm going to do... Oh, I did... Oh, yeah, I definitely did. I did 2 too many. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to rip this one and this one. I think I'm going to rip those 2 and go from there. Quilting, Anna says, I'm quilting with my Chihuahua Kit on my lap right now, and definitely took some time to get accustomed to him being in the way. I totally feel that sometimes. I don't have a pet usually, and so it's interesting, like having a pet on my lap or having a pet nearby. What? What? Yep, there she is. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come here. No, okay, fine. All right, fine. All right, so anyways, seam ripper is somewhere. I'll rip those in a minute. I'm just gonna keep going. Katie says, I used to make pumpkin pies for my kids and their dad for Thanksgiving, even though I don't eat it or like it. It always smelled heavily. It does smell good. It smells really good. I just don't, not a fan. Not a fan. I like the Cool Whip better. I will take the Cool Whip. Take the Cool Whip. What? What is it? She's over there talking to me. All right, we're going to put this down there for now, so that way I don't end up using it by mistake. There we go.
Okay, come on, puppies. Let's go outside.
There we go.
Go outside. Go potty.
They're like, Becca just came in to take them outside because they may need to go outside. Oh yeah, that's what they wanted. They wanted to go outside. They're like, yes, please. Run! Run away! So anyways, what else is everybody doing for Thanksgiving? If you're here in the United States. I know if you're outside of the United States, you're like, Thanksgiving, what is that?
By the way, why are you throwing that? Well, yeah, please throw that away. Where are you going? By the way,
Yeah.
for those that are curious why the dogs are in the studio, it's because these 2 beautiful little teacup Yorkies do not tolerate whippersnappers.
Yes, yes.
They are senior citizens, and my dogs are annoying teenagers. So if you can picture like the old man on the block
Yep.
as Mary's dogs,
Yep,
and
yep.
like the kids that keep throwing the ball into their backyard as my dogs,
There you go.
there you have it.
That's exactly what's happening.
So we usually keep the Yorkies in the studio with the door shut. They're usually perfectly fine, but sometimes they can be a little whimpery.
Yep.
And my dogs have free run of the house for the family room, living room, all the other stuff. So we don't like to make them intermingle. It would be far more chaotic if they were in the other part of the house. And now they're going around to the side of the house. So I gotta go.
Okay, bye. Louise says, if I had my Southers, it would be a pecan pie. Yum. There is a place in DFW that is called Emporium Pies, and they have a drunken nut pie, which is a pecan pie. That sounds really yummy. All right, I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna pick out which ones. Oh, I put one like perfectly centered. So there's 1, there's 2, There's 3, so I'm going to use these 3. And I'm going to hold off on the rest of these. I totally forgot that I cut more than I needed, but that's okay. I can always use, I may actually use these extra pieces in this quilt and just use them as like extras and fill out the quilt more. Did I do 4? 1, 2. No, I only have 3 lions. No, I have 4 lions. Whoops. It's fine. It's fine. It'll all work out in the end, and I may have to go through and just make some more. It's all good. Thank you, Kathleen, for paying attention to me and making sure that I'm trying to follow the instructions, which I'm not doing a great job at, but that's all right. That's what happens. The good thing about this quilt is it's like choose your own adventure. You can kind of make it bigger, smaller, whatever. And I have a feeling that I'm going to be using what I have cut and adding some extra to the quilt itself. So the instructions are just a suggestion, as Becca always says. Whoops, I missed that comment. Come back. Let's see. I saw Pastry Queen says, I got burnt out as a pastry chef. Bridezilla's did that to me. But if you're near Margaretville, New York, Cafe Margaret have amazing French pastries. It's next to Bloom Quilt Shop. Oh, that's good to know. Quilts and pastries. Sign me up for that. Tracy says, my son went to Japan for 2 weeks, 2 weeks ago and will be gone until next April. So my mom kicked in and made a full Thanksgiving dinner with all the trimmings so that us left behind, dinner with all the trimmings. So those of us left behind are doing Chinese. You know, I can't even think about how many of my friends do like a Chinese Thanksgiving meal or something like that. I have to make the dressing, loaded potato casserole, cowboy beans, pumpkin pie, chocolate pie, egg custard, and lumps of coal. That's just that's just off the top of my head. Lumps of coal. What's that? Is that a dish or is that like Santa
Actual
visiting?
coal. Like, are we really giving away coal for
Right.
Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Is
That's
that
why
what's
I'm
happening?
like, are we talking actual coal? Yeah, thank you, Louise. Louise is also like, lumps of coal? What do you mean? Please explain. Please explain. I'm very curious. So now I have to figure out what I'm doing wrong.
I just want to know if Pastry Queen ships.
Yes.
Like,
Pastry
is
Queen,
that
do you have a
thing?
website?
Do you ship? Because like I would love to order like next day cake things.
Right. They are chocolate desserts. I'm going to have to look that up, Fallon, because I have never heard of lumps of coal.
We are boring here. We're gonna do turkey and ham. We'll have rolls, of course. Mary's gonna make sweet potato casserole because Mary always comes to our holiday dinners. And she always makes sweet potato casserole because everybody in my family loves sweet potato and I boycott it because sweet potato is disgusting. Potatoes should not be sweet. Moving on, I'll make some loaded mashed potatoes, probably do a green bean casserole, a mac and cheese casserole.
Oh, it's like Rice Krispie treats, but you use Oreos instead of Rice Krispies. Oh,
Interesting.
okay.
Interesting.
That
Okay.
sounds good. I wouldn't mind trying that. All right, so there's my 3 elephants. I need to figure out which lion I'm going to rip because I did too many of the lions. So I'm going to set these over here, the ones that I... So let's see, there's 1, there's 2. This is what I get for not paying attention. There's 3 and 4. So I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to keep this one, and I'm going to keep this one. So I'm keeping these. I'm going to rip this
choice.
one. And I have how many giraffes? 1, 2, 3 giraffes. Okay, so those are my 3 giraffes. I'm gonna set those over here. And do you know where your seam ripper got off to?
It's the 4-in-1 tool in the little tray that, yep,
Oh,
that has a presser,
look
a
at that.
pointer, a stiletto, and a seam ripper.
All right, cool.
Since you took my good seam ripper.
I did take it. I did take it. You're welcome.
Fallon says, Becca, my husband ordered a sweet potato at a restaurant, and they brought him a regular potato with brown sugar on it. To
Oh
be
my
clear, the
gosh.
menu just said sweet potato.
That's kind of funny.
Jackie says, you sound like me. I refuse to cook a green bean casserole. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to make a green bean casserole, but I might make green beans so there's a vegetable on the table. Nobody really, like, none of us really have... I want I want to make enough that we can all have leftovers
Yeah.
for a day or two.
Yeah.
But not a lot of my family are huge portion sizes, right? Like
Yeah.
my daughter will probably pick at some of the things, but she's not going to eat a ton of that. Both of my sister-in-laws that'll be there, they don't eat, they peck at everything. They both had weight loss surgery, so they can't have a lot.
Yeah.
My sister will be here later in the evening, but she's doing medical weight loss and her appetite is reduced. My husband, Jason works out and he could eat a lot, but he controls himself. My mother-in-law does, so like everybody except for a couple of people are they're like birds.
Yep.
So I don't want to make like 10 gallons of potatoes because
Right.
they're not going to get eaten. So I'm trying to make a handful of side dishes that are not very big.
Yep. I have a public Facebook, and I'm a very new YouTuber. I use the same Pastry Queen the same name, Pastry Queen Farm Adventures. I'm going to upload a chili
Chili
video
video
today. French tart soon to upload as well. Ooh, I can't wait to see those.
Yeah, we'll have to check those
Yeah,
out.
for sure.
And if I were on, let me see if I can get your channel link. I just subscribed.
You should have the ability
Share.
being a moderator.
Oh yeah, I know. I just don't know what I can do in the mobile chat on the mobile device because I usually do everything from the computer.
Right, yeah.
I am dropping right now the link. There we go for Pastry Queen's YouTube
Sweet.
channel if you guys
Thank
want to
so
click on it.
much. Hello, Mona did what? Welcome to the chat.
Fallon said, by the way, my husband did not eat the baked potato that was served with the brown sugar on top.
Don't blame him.
Zandra says, I will be making roasted Cornish hen, greens, mashed potatoes, and for dessert, I will be making homemade brownies and my sweet potato pies.
Nice. That sounds really yummy.
What's your, okay, I know you don't have a signature dish, Ian.
I don't. I have one that my mom would make every
Okay.
year. And one that I look forward to at both Thanksgiving and Christmas, because she would make it at both. Pumpkin log. That is my favorite
Okay.
holiday treat. And it's basically like a pumpkin bread that is rolled up around a cream cheese icing.
Would you
So-
like to try to tackle that?
No, because I have seen how much it takes my mom to put that together. It is a lot to put together. It takes a lot of prep, and it is not an easy thing to put together. So I will not be trying it, but
Okay.
it is something that we would typically have at either Thanksgiving or Christmas, or actually both. We would have it. But you want to know the interesting thing? Going to Christmas, we never put milk and cookies out for Santa when I
Oh.
was growing up.
Okay.
It was we would put cherry cheesecake out. Oh, bless you.
I like that.
Yep. So Santa
Like
would,
Santa loves cherry cheesecake.
Santa definitely loved cherry cheesecake. So Santa would not get milk and cookies. Santa would get milk. No, not even milk. He would get eggnog.
Yeah.
And eggnog and cherry cheesecake. So it's kind of funny.
I might
like-
I might have to talk to Santa and see if he would prefer a slice of cheesecake.
Yeah.
Let me get back in the chat for you. Cindy Carp says she makes a no-bake pumpkin cheesecake.
Ooh, that sounds yummy.
Actually, that does sound good. Kathleen says we make a load of mashed taters by the leftovers. When there are any, they get fried for breakfast tater pancakes. Oh gosh, I'm gonna sneeze again.
Bless
We've
you.
done that. They're like potato cakes the next day.
Louise says, Ian, so it's like a pumpkin jelly roll with cream cheese filling. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It is on the outside, it's covered with like sugar. It's just like covered with sugar on the outside, so it has a nice little crust to it. It's a little harder than your typical kind of jelly roll type bread, but it is still very, very yummy, and I love it every year. My best friend Stephanie, she makes it. She made it specifically for me last year, and it was amazing. So thank you, Stephanie. She said she was going to make it again for Christmas. So.
Is she going to send me one?
I don't know if it would, because it's got to be refrigerated.
No, listen, I don't care. I make it work.
I don't want you to die or
I'm totally
get food poisoning.
Totally teasing.
I know.
Let me get back in the chat for you. I like reading these off so that you can work and respond. Makes it a little bit more efficient.
Gosh, it makes. Can you just come home with me and like do it?
I mean, just give me a voice into the.
Right.
Just connect me in through the collab cam. Put your earpiece, and I'll just read your comments for you.
Perfect. Love it.
It'll be I mean, I'm not even on camera right now, so it's like it's the God voice,
yes,
right?
It's the God mic that you have right now. You're on the God mic, absolutely.
Ian, you're putting that on wrong.
Right. Exactly.
Judy says, I did turkey for the past 40 years.
Oh my gosh.
And then I found out nobody really cared for turkey.
Oh.
They only wanted the stuffing. So this year I'm doing a roast and then the stuffing.
Sounds good. I like it.
Kathleen says, I only request a leftover turkey and cranberry sauce sandwich and pumpkin pie.
So I don't know if Starbucks is. I haven't been in a Starbucks this holiday season yet, but they make one of my favorite
Cranberry
paninis.
Bliss.
No, it's the it was like turkey dinner.
Oh,
panini,
yeah.
And it has the turkey, the stuffing, and the
cranberry
sauce.
Yeah,
and
those
the
are
panini.
good.
So good. I love it.
Wahlburgers used to have a turkey burger that was just like that. It was ground turkey, but they took that off the menu, and it was my favorite thing. It's my favorite thing.
How rude.
I know, how rude. Paula says, we put out a Bush Light and peanut butter cookies for Santa.
Oh, I love that.
Pumpkin roll is very easy to make, Ian, and it is very good, Patricia said.
It is very good, but I don't know that I could be able to do it. I've watched so the problem with pumpkin log is like if you don't get it exactly right, you end up like cracking as you're trying to roll it, and it can be real hassle. I've watched Mom fail spectacularly at it a few years, especially when she was starting to do the recipe. She ended up getting it a little wonky.
So would you ever eat a store-bought pumpkin log?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because they have them at Walmart and some grocery stores.
Oh,
I might have to pick one up.
Yeah, I'll have to stop.
Look what Ian supplied.
I'll have to look and see if Harris Teeters has it.
I won't confuse you and tell you that I always call it Harris Twitter. You're welcome.
Well, I'm still getting used to the stores
now
up
you'll never
here.
forget that.
And I'm like, I've been shopping in Harris Teeters instead of my usual Target because prices have been a little bit better there. Mm-hmm. But y'all have Wawa's up here, which
That's a gas station.
I know that's a gas station, but I don't have.
Wawa and Sheetz also has like a little fast food, like a casual fast restaurant inside of it.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but fast food when it's from Wawa or Sheetz is actually pretty good.
Oh really?
Oh gosh, let's go to lunch at Sheetz.
Right.
It's great.
That's hilarious to me because like Buc-ee's, we have Buc-ee's in
Buc-ee's.
Texas,
They're not Buc-ee's.
Sure.
Buc-ee's is better.
Absolutely.
However, like they'll do fried cheese sticks and bacon cheeseburger, all the things.
Fallon, you've been to a Buc-ee's, right? Please tell me you've been to a Buc-ee's.
Fallon said, that's actually a great idea, Becca. We all need that. Listen, Fallon, if you're going to do a live and your husband's not around and you want the God voice, like I can supply to limited individuals on a limited time basis. I realized I was going to say I can supply, and then next thing I knew, my email was going to be overwhelmed.
Right.
Like, Becca! I can't be everywhere all at once.
Yeah, I'm going to be sad when I do end up going home and having to like voice everything myself and like sew and watch the comments, and oh my gosh, it's been so wonderful being here with Becca and like getting to spend time with her and having her help reading comments, talking, interacting. It's like a full conversation instead of me being like,
Although that can be fun sometimes too. So. Let's see. Donna says she cannot stomach pumpkin anything. I think the pie for you is apple pie that you don't like, right? Or is it pumpkin pie?
pumpkin pie.
I thought it was apple pie.
No, I love apple pie, but pumpkin pie. Again, going back to the pie place that we have in Dallas Fort Worth, Emporium Pies, their apple pie, I kid you not, is a deep dish, and it's probably
Ooh.
about that thick, and it is so good.
Okay.
It's really, really good.
Well, my daughter loves pumpkin pie, so we will be having that. Becca, you gave an in with those Wahlberg boys. I'm thinking a request to reinstate that on the menu might just work. Oh, you have an in.
Yeah.
Sorry. You gave an in. I was like, how did I give an in?
Yeah,
I have an
no,
in.
no.
Yeah, Donnie, bring it back. Dang it. Fallon says Buckeyes is on its own level. It cannot be compared.
Buc-ee's.
I agree.
Buc-ee's.
I said Buckeyes,
You
didn't I?
did. You did say Buckeyes.
Because autocorrect changed it from Buc-ee's to, yeah.
Plus, it's funny because several people I've seen on the internet, they see Buc-ee's and they think it's Buckeyes.
Busey's?
Busey's as well.
Yeah.
Busey's, Buckeyes, a lot of different things, and it's
Yeah.
pretty funny.
It's hard, right?
It is.
Like when you see letters together,
Absolutely.
phonetically putting them to make,
Ah,
like
the-
when we saw Yvonne earlier, right?
Exactly.
Like E at the end, you're like, is that Ivani? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Ivani?
It threw me
Ivani?
off because I was
Yeah.
like, wait, what? There's more letters here than what should be.
My grandmother's name was Yvonne, so
it.
that
makes
I was
sense.
like, oh no, that's Yvonne. That's
Yvonne.
Yvonne. And it was what I actually, like, I was that viewer,
Yeah.
right? Like you were saying Ivani, and you were trying to sound it out and figure it out.
Yep.
And I'm sitting there going, Yvonne, it's Yvonne. I was like, why am I talking to the TV? I can just go in the
Just
room.
go in the other room.
Yeah.
Just go in the other room and sell them.
People are saying that they love the Cranberry Bliss Bar, but Dragonflies for Donna is asking, what is it? The Cranberry Bliss Bar is a special treat that they bring out during the holiday season at Starbucks. Do you have you had those, Ian?
I have, yeah. I
How
have.
would you explain it? How would you
So
describe
it's
it?
kind of like, it's like white chocolate with cranberries, and it's kind of like a cranberry bark in a
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
kind of like a cranberry bark.
It's very good.
It is very good. I like it a lot.
I think when remember last year when you were here this time for Thanksgiving, Mary showed up unexpected
Yep.
on that Sunday,
I do remember that.
and she brought Cranberry Bliss bars.
She did.
Yep, I remember that.
In her panda suit.
I remember, that's
Yeah,
right.
Yep. And she had the sign that said, I'm the crafty panda.
Yeah, she pinned
Yeah.
a piece of paper to her shirt that
Yeah.
said, I'm the crafty panda.
Because I didn't realize, like, a lot of times we see, as YouTubers, we see you in the chat, we see your names and stuff like that, but sometimes I don't make the correlation of this person is this person. And
Right.
so, I didn't even realize that Mary was the crafty panda in the chat, and so she came in wearing that piece of paper that was like, hey, it's me, Mary the crafty panda.
She's a doll. I
She
love her.
is. She's awesome. She's been hard at work today and yesterday as well. In fact, y'all
Yeah.
all were hard at work yesterday, but
Yeah. And we're going to have to trade those desks too, by the way.
oh boy.
The one downstairs doesn't work for what it's going to be, so I think we're just going to have to switch them. So for those that are like, hard at work doing what? What are you talking about? Mary had some furniture in her home that she's not taking with her to South Carolina, and she gifted to either my mom or Jason and I. It was a dining room set, a nice dining room set, a big one actually, which is great because my mom didn't have a good dining room set, and then a nice office set, like a desk set.
Yep.
It kind of was like a 3 or 4 piece thing, and so we cannibalized it and put it throughout the house, and I think we just got a couple pieces in wrong areas. So
Rearrange.
yeah, we got a U-Haul, drove all the way out to her house, loaded up the U-Haul, brought it back, unloaded it, put the stuff in place, and then today we've been zhuzhing and putting stuff away. So
And I felt really bad yesterday because I could not help.
hey, you
hardly.
did, but you did help. You carried a couple of chairs and
I
you
did.
held doors.
I did.
So that like you didn't not do anything. Shoot, I mean you did. When we were carrying the table, we needed somebody to light our way so I didn't fall on my butt.
Well, that's
'Cause it was dark.
I was worried about somebody falling over because
you did
that
great.
hill is a little steep at points.
is,
So
it is,
I'm
it
glad
is.
that everybody made it okay. It feels being gimpy is no fun.
You're right. You're right.
Being gimpy is no fun. But
Anna said, I find the Bliss bars too sweet, but I really don't like white chocolate. I can agree with that. I have to eat it slowly. That's one thing that I would like nibble on.
yeah,
Because it is very rich.
it is very.
Yvonne says, my uncle who had a speech impediment couldn't pronounce my name, so he called me A-Bomb. I love that. A-Bomb. What's up, A-Bomb?
Where did your? Oh, I bet Mary.
What are you
no,
looking for?
Your
Rotary
Mortelli.
Oh, it's on the table because she's took the stick one. Look in the bin over on the left-hand side where my FPP stuff is for the lion.
Ah,
There you
found
go.
it.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Donna says, it takes me about 3 days to eat one because they are very sweet and I just nibble on it.
That's fair.
That's right.
That's very fair.
She also says those quilt pieces look like party hats.
They do. They do look like party hats. Absolutely. I was noticing that too. I was like, hey, wait a minute. We've got a party going on.
It's a party in here. I almost said something bad. It's a party in my belly.
Oh, okay.
But that would mean that you got to go to the bathroom, right?
Get in my belly. Oops.
You know what my favorite snack is lately?
What?
So if I'm still hungry after I eat,
Yeah.
I'm trying to like focus on eating fruits and vegetables and drinking water until I feel full.
Yep.
Or until the desire to eat subsides. Rather.
Absolutely.
But one of my favorite snacks right now is a big heaping spoonful of peanut butter and that apple. And you dip it in there and it's not exactly like caramel apple with the nuts on it, but it's close enough.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, it's my favorite.
Definitely.
Fallon said, I need to teach some of you how to devour the sweets.
Not me, Fallon. You don't need to teach me. In fact, my sweet tooth it gets me in trouble. So I'm trying to scale back a little bit, but yeah. Yep. Yvonne, I have an aunt to this day that calls me Valen instead of Fallon.
Oh, I love it. I knew that's the one you were going to read as soon as I saw you laugh.
I saw that. I'm like, okay, all right, that's fair. That's fair.
Valen.
Valen.
What's up, Valen?
Oh, Valen. I don't know what we're doing. What are some of the shops we're going to be going to next week?
So I have a list.
Yes.
And I will give you all, I don't know what order, well, actually, I know what order we're going to do. I can tell you the exact agenda that we're going to do on Saturday, but Friday, we still got to figure it out.
These are all subject to change, by the way.
All subject to change.
All subject to change.
Saturday's agenda is already carved out, though, and I think it's going to stay the same.
Yeah.
So we're going to start off by driving all the way up to Material Girls Quilt Boutique in La Plata, Maryland. We'll be there hopefully when they open, and we're budgeting about an hour at each quilt shop. I think that's fair. I think we'll get through it in an hour. I think it'll probably be less, to be honest. But we are budgeting about an hour to be there so that we have enough time to look around.
In case the Black Friday shopping is really crazy. No, that's Saturday, sorry.
So that would be Small Business Saturday,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
we had to do Material Girls on Saturday because they're closed on Friday.
Fridays.
Yeah, they're closed.
Or this Friday.
Yeah, for Black Friday, they're closed.
Which is great. Like, by the way, don't get me wrong. Like, super happy that they're closed on Black Friday.
Visit them for Small Business Saturday.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And then we're going to leave there by 10:30. So, yeah. And we're going to go to the Krabby Quilter in Annapolis around lunchtime.
That name is just hilarious. Like, I was telling them, we can't have that name in DFW. The Krabby Quilter definitely does not mean the same thing in DFW as it does here.
And while we're in Annapolis, I think we're budgeting a little bit of time to have lunch because Annapolis is super cute. And because we're going to go over that really long bridge, y'all that live in the area, you know what we're talking about. So Ian will get to see the 15-mile bridge that we're going on. I think it's miles.
Wow.
No joke. It goes over the bay. And then we'll leave. We're planning to leave Annapolis around 2-ish. so that we can go to Three Little Birds sewing by 3:30. And spoiler alert, we're hoping that the quilting doctor will be there. Could somebody please tell John to just be at Three Little
Be there.
Birds
Just be
around
there.
3:30? Like, I stalk him on Instagram. I think he even follows
I
me
follow him.
back.
I don't know if he does or not. I'll have to
I
check,
think he
but
follows me back, but I'm not sure.
yeah.
Somebody tell him we would like to do just a little reel with him, just be a little saucy in there. It's fine. And then we'll leave. We're planning to leave Three Little Birds around the time that they close, and then we'll be back home by 6 or 6:30 on Saturday night. For Friday, the shops that we have on the docket, and these are very fluid and very subject to change, would be the Quilter Studio in Fairfax, Virginia, which is I'd call it my home quilt shop, right? That's the one that I'm going to default to. So Magarbo, that is a quilt shop in Ashburn, and I believe I was there once when they were just like a little hole in the wall. They had like a little rental unit with like 10 bolts of fabric years ago, and now they actually have their own standalone, and I've not been since. So I'm excited to see that. We're thinking about maybe the Cloth Peddler quilt shop in Stevens City. That may or may not happen depending on time. And then we're thinking about maybe Sew Classic Fabrics down in Harrisonburg.
Yep.
And potentially maybe over to Patchwork Plus in Dayton, which is down by Harrisonburg as well. The only problem is I know Ian's taste. And if he had to pick between the two, he would want to go to Sew Classic over Patchwork Plus. So that's what we're thinking about.
Oh, I thought that was a flashlight.
No, Mary's doing Mary. Love her for that. If you have a quilt shop that you think we should check out,
Let us know.
let us know. We'll look it up and we'll consider it.
Sewing with Luane says, "Oh my God, I have not seen the quilting doctor in forever." I know he hasn't been very active on social media, and I hope he's okay. I hope everything's going okay with him and his husband. Becca and I were just talking about that the other day. We're like, we haven't seen any posts from him lately, so hope he's doing all right.
I'm gonna go look.
Let's see. Hi, Becca, Ian, and Mary, and the dogs watching you all on background while quilting and watching the soccer game. Go multitasking, absolutely. Donna says, my husband has type 2 diabetes, so sweets will not happen in our house this year. Totally understand that. I need to cut back on my sweet intakes for the same reason. So Thanksgiving and Christmas are always hard about that because they're in abundance and it's hard not to go crazy. Candace says, I'm only going to my local Moda quilt shop on Friday. Owner says there'll be great deals. I have to be good because I bought a long arm yesterday. Congratulations! That's awesome. Can't wait to see what creations you make on your long arm. Good for you. Let's see, what else? Dragonflies for Donna says they had the Bay Bridge walk last weekend. Y'all missed it. Krabby Quilter, I went there a couple of weeks ago and they had a huge sale. I'm excited to go. Is that why? I wondered why the bridge was closed because I saw it on the map being closed and I couldn't figure out what was going on. It must have been for that.
Whoa. You're talking the wrong bridge.
Oh.
Yeah. The Bay Bridge that she's talking about is the really big one that goes across the lake from Annapolis over to the other part of Maryland.
Oh, gotcha.
The one that you're talking about when you went up to DC, that's the 14th Street bridge.
Oh, no. I was talking about the same one that she
the
was.
7 Mile one?
Yeah, because I actually was like looking over towards like
fair enough.
Delaware and all that kind of area, and I saw that the bridge was closed, and I was like, why? Because it was taking me up through Baltimore and around because that bridge was closed. That quilt shop that we looked at that you like.
Material Girls?
No, the LLC one.
Oh, Village?
Yes, that one.
Oh, yeah.
I looked at that one and
yeah. Okay, I see. I see.
I'm assuming that's the same bridge.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm searching on Instagram for the quilting doctor and I see nothing on Instagram.
What?
Like the account's not even coming up.
Oh my. Hope he's okay.
Yeah, and I'm looking through the reels on Three Little Birds and I know he was in some and I don't see those.
Oh my. Wonder what's going on with him. Hi, Peggy. Peggy's just popping in. Got to run some errands and get her Diet Coke. Absolutely. Sorry that I missed your live on Friday. What was I doing? There was something going on Friday that I...
Maybe
Oh, I was
looking at
getting
the
my
wrong
haircut.
one.
That's what I was doing. I knew it was something. I got the notification, but I was literally sitting in the barber's chair getting my haircut. He did such a good job. I love this haircut. I think I need to ask my barber at home to start doing it like he does it because it turned out so great. I
I
love it.
think I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Love it. Do. Bless you. Goodness.
Oh, I found it. There
Math
he
Geek
is.
says, y'all say Bay Bridge, and I immediately think of the San Francisco Bridge. I know. Yeah, same.
I found him. He
Oh, you
didn't.
found him.
He didn't delete it.
Oh, good. I'm so glad.
Yeah, I was looking for the quilting doctor, and it's just
Oh,
quilting doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he last post from him was, gosh, like a long time ago.
Really? Anybody got the scoop on the quilting doctor? Curious.
Like,
All right, I have finished squaring up the triangles. That doesn't make sense, but I have finished. These are my C triangles that I have finished. There we go. They look like this. They do look like party hats. I kind of love that. We're done with that. We're going to move on to start in on our D triangles. I'm going to throw these. Where am I going to?
July.
Put these down here.
June, July.
All right.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oops, that I went to grab a pencil and it's not
Oh, I don't
sharpened.
think
There
he
we go.
does
All
call
right,
me.
so we have completed our C triangles. Let's talk about our D triangles now. And for our D triangles, it says to take the remaining strips from the B triangles, which are off at the moment, and we're going to take the remaining strips from the B and C triangles, separate into groups of 3, sew them together along the long side, and then we're going to cut equilateral triangles just like before. You should get about 2 triangles out of each of these, and we're going to take 4 of these triangles and arrange them into a larger triangle. It doesn't matter which way they turn, it's all fine. Sew together the bottom of 3 triangles. So let's do that. I know that made no sense at all. Oops, and I just threw it on the floor. Basically, what we're going to do... Dragonflies for Donna says, so Becca, what did you say you'll be doing in Annapolis?
Yeah, I just typed it in the chat.
okay,
Saturday around lunchtime.
Cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 3 of these strips. And we're going to sew these together. So I'm going to do... No, I want the blue. I want the blue and the orange together. So I'm going to put the yellow up top. I'm going to put the blue in the center. And then I'm going to put the orange at the bottom. I'm going to sew this together.
That chair.
I know.
So anybody can tell me why my chair makes that noise, that'd be great. Also, could you tell me how to fix it?
We got 190 viewers in here. I wonder if we can get it to 200 today. It would be great if we could cross
I mean,
over
I could give a
200.
giveaway.
Oh.
If we get it to 200, I let you do a giveaway and we'd send it out.
All right, Becca just threw the gauntlet. If we can get it to 200, we'll do a giveaway.
On my phone, not what everybody sees. I want to see 200 on mine. Share this video, friends. Share it on all your social medias. Oh, just went up to 191.
I see that. We just went up 1. Everyone's logging into their second account.
I don't care. Whatever happens.
It's funny.
I mean, if you log in on 3 devices, when we open up the giveaway, you have 3 different chances to win. If you have 3 different accounts, that's what happens.
All right, so there is, I think it said 3 strips, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So we sewed our 3 together. We move to another 3, and we'll iron those out in a minute.
Hi, puppies. I don't know why I always say it like that, but I do. Hi, puppies.
Janine says, I missed it. Will you be here on Friday night? I will be. It depends on where here is.
He will be here. I mean, you already know he's going to be in the area Friday and Saturday since we're quilt shop hopping, but he will be here. He will be around on Friday night. Whether or not he's on my live stream is his decision that he will make. He will decide Friday when we get back.
Thank you, Fallon. Appreciate it. If we do get it to 200, I will have to log into my Streamlabs account.
Oh, yeah.
But that's no problem. I can do that. Oh, and we went down to 188 viewers. Oh, no.
Oh, well, I don't have to give anything away. I'm back up to 190 on my end. Now 198. It just jumped.
That's funny because it's still on my end. It still is showing at 188.
I said on my phone, though, so we'll see.
It's on your phone. I see 198 as well. Awesome. Oh, yeah, it just jumped on mine. Mine's a little delayed, apparently. Mine is a little delayed. I can see why you and Tiffany go so fast on these machines now.
It's hard not to.
Yeah. Definitely faster than my Bernina, but I do love my Bernina.
All products.
It says 202. What do you have, Becca?
What do I have? What shall I give away?
Well, does it show 202 on yours?
Oh, what do I have on mine?
What do you
Sorry,
have?
I thought you were asking
you're
me
fine,
like...
you're fine.
No, I still see 198.
Oh.
Nope. Oh, there it goes. 202. Ding, 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 ding. All right. So you set up the giveaway, and I will pull something off of my shelf to pay forward, and y'all I'll have Mary mail it out.
Let me log into, I'm going to go to this camera while I'm doing this. There we go. Hi, everyone. I'm going to log into my account real quick so that way I can pull up a giveaway. New window.
Let's see.
I may have to log Becca out. We'll see.
You know what we're going to do?
What?
Because I'm never going to do anything with them. Maybe.
Oh, good. Okay, it did log me in. Oh, I don't have to log in. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to.
Where'd it go?
No, we'll keep those.
Bot. And giveaway. Let me set this up. We don't want it at 45 minutes.
No, please don't do that.
What time is it? It's 3.
Oh, I know what we'll do.
Thinking like 15 minutes, you think?
Yeah, that's fine.
It looks like Becca is shopping.
Becca is shopping. Who likes Corey Yoder? Pick a number between 1 and 12.
3.
Okay, you're going to pull 3 winners.
Oh, okay.
Each one's going to get a charm pack.
All right, we're going to do 3 charm packs. I will pull 3 winners today.
You know what? Because I couldn't fit the 4.
Oh, we're going to do 4. We're going to do 4 giveaways of Peachy Keen.
However you want to run it, Ian. Like if you want to pull 4 winners from one giveaway, or do 2 winners on 2, or 1 on 4, it's up to you.
Okay,
you figure it out.
Perfect.
But 4 charm packs will be given away today.
We'll do 4 charm packs, and I'll probably pull 4 winners from the giveaway. But I might, let's see, it is 3:11 here on the East Coast. You know what? I'm gonna bump it up to 20 minutes.
Yeah, just make it pull at 3:30.
We're gonna go to, I put the keyboard away. Let's go to 20 minutes.
Now here's the rules. When 3:30 comes up, just like we do on my live stream, Ian will pull a winner, and he's going to pull a winner and pause and wait for you to acknowledge in the chat that you see it. So you have to be here to enter, and you have to be here at 3:30 to win.
Yep.
You'll have a minute or so because of the delay to type anything in the chat to let us know that you're there. And once we see your name, then we'll pick the next person. And we'll keep doing this until we have 4 names that we have picked that have acknowledged.
Yep.
Those 4 names that have picked, that have acknowledged in the chat, must email me their physical mailing address. And my email address is becca@sobecca.com. And then we'll get that probably out in the mail Monday or Tuesday for you.
It's okay. It's okay. There's a puppy underneath my foot. That's what happened. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and hit...
We're open to this is U.S. only, please.
Yes.
I can't afford the postage overseas.
Yes, U.S. only. If you happen to be overseas, I will mail you a postcard. It will take a little bit longer, though.
Yeah. But, so if we pull your name and you're overseas, Canada or wherever, just tell us that you're not the U.S. We will keep you. You will get a postcard from both of us.
Yep.
Maybe 2, maybe 1 that we both sign, whatever. And then we will pull another name so that we are still giving away 4 charm packs, okay?
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and
218.
start the giveaway. And you are going to type !raffle.
Let's see if that works.
Yeah, !raffle. Let's see if it will give her the ticket. Yep, it did. So
let's see if Yvette and Kay and everybody else got it, though, because sometimes it gives it to moderators only if it's a banned word.
It's going.
Good.
I see the tracker running.
There it goes. I see.
It is giving all the
There was such a problem with the word raffle for giveaways.
Really?
YouTube had it as a bad word and you couldn't use it.
Oh, wow.
If you did !raffle on a giveaway, the bot wouldn't work anymore.
Oh, wow.
So
Crazy.
glad to see that's fixed.
Yeah, that is good.
I always love when I do a raffle because I know, and I don't mean this to sound like, oh, you guys nobody's chatting or whatever. That's not what I mean. But it's so interesting to be like, okay, I'm going to do a raffle. And then all of a sudden the chat that was relatively quiet,
Right.
that you had a couple hundred people in just goes, woof.
Yep.
Because everybody's like, oh, I want that. I know what it is because I do the same thing when I'm watching a live stream.
Yeah.
I move the keyboard out of the way and I've got it open and I'm chuckling and I'm listening to the streamer read the chat. I'm watching them, but I'm creating along with them. So my hands are busy and I'm not typing. I'm doing something else, but I am there. I am listening. I am paying attention.
Exactly.
But if there's a chance to win a charm pack, I'm going to make my hands work.
On that. Yeah.
That's right.
Everybody's going to jump on that.
That's right. Hey, I don't care if you type or not. As long as you're hanging out with me, that's all I care about. You can do it live or on the replay.
Yep. So we've got, at this very moment, I'm seeing 221 viewers at the moment.
Nice.
And we have 72 entries so far. That is going to continue going up as people are entering. But there are still a lot of you that have not entered. So ! Raffle.
All lowercase, no spaces.
Hi Tracy, hope you're feeling better. Ian, I am sitting on a donut and it is helping a lot at the moment actually. I'm like, I should have done this earlier. My pride was hurting and I should have just sucked it up and gotten this donut. It literally, Kathleen, thank you for the rainbow hearts. Woo! Yes, love that! Does it do?
No.
No.
No, that's FaceTime only, I think. No,
okay. Not on here. All right.
FaceTime only.
But thank you for the rainbow hearts, Kathleen. I love that. Love that. Love that. do. Just what you wanted to see. Ian ironing fabric, right?
Here comes my friend Mary.
Hi, Mary.
We'll save that one for Friday night. Yeah, thank you, Mary.
Save that for Black Friday.
And by the way, if you're not already tuning in, if you're not planning to tune in on Friday, you should, because my plan to celebrate Black Friday is from the quilt shops that I hit on Friday, I'll be picking up fat quarters and we'll be giving those away. That'll be fun.
Is this open to your Canadian fans? Lori, if you are in Canada...
Just go ahead and enter. Everybody enter. Just everybody enter. But if you are outside of the U.S., you're going to get a postcard instead of a charm pack.
Yeah. Hope that's okay.
It is okay.
Michelle says, my son was talking to me about the turkey when I heard giveaway. I told him, I'll be back in 20 minutes.
I mean, all you have to do, Michelle, is type ! Raffle and then come back in 20 minutes.
Right. Yep.
We're not going to pull it early.
Katie Crafts says, I trimmed 120 half square triangles while watching and listening. Hooray! Congratulations. That's good thing to do on a live stream, just set it up. I do it too. I put Fallon on yesterday. She was working on the crazy, she called it crazy Christmas tree, I think it was.
Wonky Christmas
Wonky
tree.
Christmas tree, that's what it was. She was working on the wonky Christmas tree, and I sat there and watched her while I ate breakfast. It was a lot of fun. It looks pretty cool, Fallon. I can't wait to see it done.
This is a view of my room that I don't usually get to have.
I know. Most of the time you're sitting here looking out. It's weird though because I look outside and we're at 3:17
And in an hour
we're
it'll be
already headed towards golden hour. And if you don't know what golden hour is, it's when the sun is just starting to like get low enough in the sky that everything starts to turn a golden color. And we're like getting pretty close to that golden hour. And I'm like, I am not used to this. This is weird.
Oh no, Luane just says that they read that the
Former First Lady Rosalind Carter passed away a few hours ago.
Oh, wow. Oh, I bet there's going to be a lot of stuff happening in DC because of that.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead.
235.
Huh?
You have 235 people watching.
Woo! Thank you guys. Appreciate that.
Well, maybe not 235 unique viewers.
Right. There may
But
be
the
a
stream is
couple-
playing
There may be a couple extra of
On
you in there.
235 devices.
Totally fine. It's totally fine. All right, so I have gone ahead and put these together. All I'm going to be doing is doing a quick little cut.
Joni says, I'm watching you guys in my sewing room on my TV. Raffle came on, so I ran to my office computer to sign in.
Good job. Good job.
Susan said,
I just got home from church, turned on my laptop that updated this morning, so it booted up quickly.
Yay.
I think Ian needs to do a tap dance for the 235 viewers. Don't challenge him with good time. He'll do it.
Watch me fall.
Oh, that's
Watch
true.
me fall.
That's true.
Watch me fall.
Thank you, Donna.
Thank you, Donna.
We will be in Annapolis on Saturday, though, but a lot of times those will go for the whole weekend, so we'll take a look.
Fallon, I am not going to say no. I'm just saying.
Yes, enter as many times as you like, but it's one entry per account.
Yep.
So if you log in with the first husband of quilting, he gets a
Right.
ticket. I'm just saying. Barbara says, I finished my ornament quilt top and I posted a pic to your Facebook page. Awesome. I'll have to take a look.
Awesome. No more falling. Janine, yes, all of that. Love those stripes together. Me too, Donna. That's why I picked this fabric, because I think it's really going to be perfect for putting together the quilt top. What do you got over there?
Watch me whip. Watch me fall.
It's true. It's true. She's not wrong. She's not wrong.
No, I'm sorry. I just heard
No,
it to the song in my head.
Yeah.
Immediately she typed that. I knew exactly what she was doing.
Yep. No, absolutely. Yep.
everyone needs to send bubble wrap to Ian.
Protect our buddy from Lori Clark.
It's true. It's very true.
Watch me whip.
Watch me fall.
That is me.
Deborah Davidson, type exclamation raffle, all lowercase, no space.
This one, what happened here? I don't understand what happened.
We should have done exclamation ouch.
Yeah, right. Oh, okay. This one just needs a little trim. That's good. Woo!
How do you function?
I don't know sometimes. I really don't. Yeah, it's
Good
bad.
night.
It's bad.
I'm literally sitting here. I was watching you cut towards you. I was like, that is not a good thing for you, Ian.
Yep, it's fine. It's fine. This
Until
is
it's not fine.
Until it's not fine. Until it's not fine. Notice I'm saving, I have a pile of my scraps here because those are super easy to use for postcards.
Deborah typed
Exclamation ouch. No, Deborah, it's
no.
exclamation raffle. R-A-F-F-L-E.
She was only joking.
Oh,
about
but she
that.
did get exclamation raffle. She did get her ticket.
All right,
She
good,
did get her
good,
ticket.
Good. All right. We got 100 tickets in right now. You still have 11
135
minutes.
people.
You have 11 minutes to enter the raffle still, so make sure to enter the raffle. I need to stand up and get some more
Would you
of
like
my
me to get it
extras.
for you?
If you inside the bin right here, there is a roll, a jelly roll-ish. If
The
you could grab
wad?
that, yeah.
Of this.
Yes, exactly. So this is left over from what I've been working on. So I'm gonna take these and continue to trim and cut because we're making some more D triangles with them. Whoops, this got attached. Attached.
Oh man.
This right here. And we're gonna pull some of these strips off and make some more of these D triangles. So I have one strip of the green, and I want to pair that up. I'm going to pair it up with the purple, because I think that's going to look awesome. And then I think I'm going to choose, let's find another, let's do the blue. I think the blue will look pretty cool. My daughter asks me what I think about constantly, because the Roman Empire meme came up, and I had to admit that I constantly thought, my constant thought is, how am I going to hurt myself doing this? Joy T, if you type in ! Raffle, it will double check that you got in. If you don't see your name, don't freak out. Sometimes the bot gets so overwhelmed with all of the tickets coming in that it's not able to push out all the names. So don't freak out if you don't see your name. You more than likely got a ticket. It almost always gives a ticket. You just may not see your name come across.
Yeah, Nancy said your allergies are kicking your nose back up. Yes, it is, because we dusted, and I'm allergic to house dust too. And I didn't wear a mask, and now I am paying the consequences for it.
I love purple and green together. I know, it's going to be a good combination. Barbara, maybe next visit, Ian should sit down and scoot down the steps. Yeah, I may have to do that next time. We'll see. Or I should get one of the acorn stair lift. No, just kidding. I always see those commercials on TV, and I'm like, oh my goodness, the day that I need to get one of those, the day I'm in trouble.
So, Joy T, I'll point this out just so everybody knows how the raffle works. If you already have a ticket and you type !raffle, I do not believe that Streamlabs will reply to you and say you already have a ticket.
Yeah.
Right? So if you are getting no response, it's because
You've gotten
you
one.
already have a ticket, and that's not anything that we can fix. What ends up happening is the software, when a raffle starts at the very, very beginning, everybody floods with !raffle. And if the bot sees you, meaning the message was served through the YouTube server, then it's gonna put you on the list for the tickets, and it sends a reply back. But because all of the replies are coming back from one account, YouTube will oftentimes drop a lot of those messages because they come in too fast.
Yep. They come in so fast that YouTube's like, bah!
You're spamming, right? So it'll drop them all, and then as a result, the software believes that it already told you that you had a ticket. It did add you to the list, and in honesty, the software did tell you, but YouTube dropped the ball.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I hope I explained that in a way that it made sense. And so the best way to do that, by the way, is if you did not see your name tagged, always just type it in again. Try to get that second ticket, if you will. That's what it feels like you're doing.
Yeah.
And if you didn't get one, once it slows down, then it'll tell you, okay, you got one. And if it doesn't say anything, then you already had it.
But more than likely, you
Yep.
got it the first time, and
Yep.
it just didn't give the info
Correct.
in the chat bot.
Correct. Whenever there's a giveaway, if I want to make sure that I did get a ticket, I just wait for everybody that's spamming the bot at the beginning.
Yep.
Because it's all a random generator anyway.
Yep. It is. It is.
Aw, Yolanda says, Becca, your binding demo helped me. Thank you.
That's awesome. It is a good video. It is a very good video.
Marianne says, when you call my name, I like that positive thinking. What do I do to claim it? First, you'll need to type in the chat that you see that your name was called, and then you'll email me, Becca at sobecca.com, your physical mailing address, and we'll go from there. And then when you do claim your name, all I need you to do is just say US or non-US so that we know how to move forward.
Michelle says, I used up all my white thread that I use for piecing. What kind of thread do you prefer? Becca uses the Dove Orifil.
Yep, Orifil 2600 or 6722. And that's for anything that's lighter piece. And then if I have to do something that's darker, I'll do 2625. So honestly, it's piecing. Like, I'm not going to use a bright red thread on a quilt that has a lot of white in it, but there you go.
Yep. Judy also says, yes, Becca's binding demo made a great difference in my binding. That's so exciting, everyone.
People seem to really like that.
It's a good
I
video.
am working on more teaching style videos. That will not be what I do every single week. I want to stay on the path of uploading one edited video a week. And that will be a rotation of stories, vlogs, personal things, tutorials, sew-alongs, whatever the case may be. I want to keep it fresh. I don't want to get stuck into doing just one thing every week.
Yep. Yeah, Katie uses the Dove Orifil as well. I hear a lot of people say that they use the Dove because it really blends in.
With everything.
Yeah, I may switch to Dove. I've been using for light quilts, I'll use white. For dark quilts, I'll use black. But I may switch to the Dove thread if I put in another order. I may switch over to the Dove because everybody seems to really talk about that.
Let's talk, because I can put in a wholesale order and get you a box.
That sounds good.
And it'll come before you leave. Deborah says, Becca and Ian, it's so great to see you both on your live video days. We get 2 for the price of 1. It's so fun.
It's true. I'm really going to be sad to go back home and not get to spend the time in the craft room with Becca, but we'll definitely do some more collabs, and I'll be back here. Especially, I'll be back in February. Y'all know that.
Yeah.
Do you use cotton to piece? I use the Orifil 50 weight.
Yes, same.
Get on the Dove bandwagon, says Fallon.
Irish Sale Lady says, I am binding my placemats after watching Becca's video, and what a game changer for me. Oh,
awesome.
Gosh, you guys, listen, if that binding video helped you step up your game, take a picture, share it on social media, and tag me and reference my video.
Yep.
Help get that video out there.
And also share it in Becca's Facebook group as well.
Yeah, I'd love to see it. I would.
I'm hoping when I get back home, I've been meaning to work on showing the binding that I do and how I do it. Now, Becca showed you how I do it, but I'm going to start from the glue basting of it and go from there. So you'll see my step-by-step process as I put it together.
Yep.
So you'll see my version of it, which is the same thing, just you'll see a little more in depth.
Yeah, I talked about your method. I didn't show your method.
Exactly.
So if you want to see Ian's method, make sure you keep your eyes peeled to his channel, because he's going to do a complimentary video.
Yep.
We'll have sister videos, if you will, on binding.
Sister.
Binding by Becca. ... Becky Morton just sent me her address, but you didn't win yet, Becky. We haven't even pulled winners, but I appreciate your proactiveness. Man, that is one way to think. Think very proactive.
Yeah. She's like, I'm gonna win.
She's
I'm
like,
just gonna send
I'm
my
winning.
address to you
Here it
already.
is in case you pick my name. Yeah, thank you, Becky.
Joy T is going to be at QuiltCon in February, so hopefully we bump into you while we are there. I'm super excited. The only thing that I'm slightly nervous about is the Farmer's Almanac has said that in February, Texas is going to get some really bad weather. So I'm very concerned about getting out during that time.
You'll be fine.
We'll see.
You'll be fine.
We'll see.
Yeah,
I'm hoping so. We'll
Listen,
see.
if I can fly out of Detroit
Right.
in the winter,
But they're also way more prepared than DFW is.
so, well, I don't know how the tarmac will be. Oh, maybe they don't have de-icer stuff for the plane.
They do have de-icing stuff, but they don't. I don't
They
know
don't
that
have
they
the
have
heated
the
runways. The runway.
the runway stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't know. I don't know if they have snowplows or
Listen,
not.
listen, if you can't get here
Right,
in time, we
right.
will just put you in the car and you will start driving.
There you go.
So what? I don't care if the plane can't get out. Your tourist, or whatever you drive, I don't know
Right.
why I said tourist,
don't
your
know
car will definitely make it cross country. No.
Totally.
You might not be able to leave the parking lot.
Exactly. Leave early.
Leave early, yes.
Just joined you both. Entered the raffle, assuming I could have a postcard if picked.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you'll have a postcard
If you're out of the U.S.
if you are outside the United States.
That's correct. Brenda says, I wanted to go to Raleigh, but hubby is not doing well.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that,
no.
Brenda.
Just stay with Becca until March.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Just never leave.
You won't miss it. Oh, the raffle is done.
All right, give me just a second. Let me make one cut, and then we will pull our winners. Okay, remember, this is a reminder. You will, when I call your name, call your username, you need to respond in the chat, so that way we see you're here. We'll wait a minute or two for you to say something, but you got to say something in the chat so we know that you are still here and still active. And then...
And actually, when you say something, just tell us if you're in the U.S. or not.
There you go.
That will
That's a good
answer
idea.
the mail to tell us that you know your name has been picked.
Yep.
Say, I'm here in the U.S. or I'm here outside the U.S. If you are outside the U.S., then you will get a postcard from us.
Yep.
If you are inside the U.S., then you'll get a charm pack, and maybe we'll slip a postcard into there
There you go.
as well.
There you go. All right, so we're going to pick our first winner. I'm not going to hit the button 20 billion times like I did that one
No,
time.
one time. There you go. I only heard one click. I'm so proud of you.
Right? Looks like our first
Jojo.
giveaway is Jojo. Jojo, if you're here, let us know that you're here by saying if you are inside the United States or outside the United States. Once you say that you are here, you're going to email Becca@sobecca.com and give her your address. Kathleen says, Corey Yoder, all you can say is pick me, pick me, pick me, please.
I am feverishly watching the chat
I know,
as
I am
well.
too.
And because some of you might have entered under multiple accounts, please make sure that you reply with the
With that
account that
yeah.
won, just to make sure that we know it is you and you're
Yep.
not stealing someone else's prize.
Right, exactly.
Jojo.
Jojo, where are you? Come on, it does take 30
Oh, there
seconds.
she is. Hello from New Hampshire. Thanks.
Hey!
Okay, so that's one charm pack down.
one
Clicking
charm
in.
pack down, so you get this charm pack. It's coming. Maybe not this exact one that I'm holding in
close
my
enough.
very hand, but one
They're all
of
the
them
same
like
one.
this. They're all the
Peachy
same.
Keen from Corey Yoder.
So congratulations, Jojo. We do have you. Do I?
Email me your physical
Yeah.
mailing address, Becca@sobecca.com.
Yep. Do I click the X on Jojo's name and pick another
No, just
winner, or
click.
just click the
just
next?
click
Okay.
pick another winner.
All right, so we're going to go to our next winner. Here we go. There's another one. We got Mary Ann Jackson.
Woo,
If you
woo.
are in the chat, let us know by saying, hello, I'm from the United States, or I am outside of the United States. Let us know that you are still here in the chat.
Yep.
Mary Ann Jackson. And secret tip, if you are watching the chat, you'll actually see the name pop up in the chat first
Yep.
before you hear us say it, because there's a slight delay on YouTube. So you will actually see it in the chat pop up first before you hear the name. So,
You'll get tagged right away.
yep. So feel free to say something.
Do, do, do. Oh, there she is. Hello from Kentucky. So
Excellent.
that is charm pack
So
number
that's
2 down.
Charm pack number
And
2.
Probably also a postcard. Because that would not be fair. Okay, moving on. Number 3.
Here we go, picking another winner. This time we've got Liz.
Let's just say Liz.
Yeah, we'll say Liz.
She sees her name.
Yep,
Liz
absolutely.
T.
Liz T. There you go, Liz T. If you are in the chat, say something. Let us know you are still here. And
Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. Right down Santa Claus Lane. No, Gene, there's not. There's not another place. This is the only place to do a live
This is
stream.
the only place.
We're not streaming anywhere else, but some people may have logged on to multiple devices. That's what we meant. Liz, we're waiting for you to type in the chat. I hope Liz didn't have to take a potty break.
Right. Hope Liz is still here. Come on, Liz. Waiting for Liz to pop up in the chat.
Oh, there she is.
There
she is
you
in
are.
the U.S. Wonderful. So that's charm pack number 3 down.
Number 3. Oh, was this peaches? It is peaches. They're little peaches.
It's called Peachy
little
Keen,
peach.
Ian.
It's got
Good
it's got little
grief.
peaches. But you know what peaches are in emojis?
Yeah, Put it away. Put it away.
All
We're
right.
not going there today, buddy.
One more.
One more.
Here we go. Last winner. Terry. Terry, if you are here.
Terry Amsden.
Caroline, hello from Arlington, Texas. Hello from where I normally would be. Liz, you are the next contestant.
Terry Amsden. Let's see if you are here.
Terry.
Terry, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? There she is. She's
There
from
she is
Missouri.
from Missouri. All
Missouri.
right. Missouri? Is that how you say it officially?
My stepmother was from Missouri, and she said it's not Missouri, it's Missouri.
It's Missouri. Well, for all of the winners, again, make sure email Becca@sobecca.com with your physical mailing address so that way she can get these out to you, and you will get these in the mail after Thanksgiving because there was going to be a couple of days because, you know.
You'll get them within a week.
Yep.
To be clear, these are the people that have won that I will be mailing packages to, and I need your physical mailing addresses. Terry Amsden, Mary Ann, what was her last? Mary Ann Jackson, Liz Thibodeau, and JoJo. Those are the 4. So email me, please. Thank you. Okay. Michelle said my son came in and was telling me about his date, and I almost missed the giveaways because I had paused the live stream.
Oh my.
But I didn't win anyway.
Maybe next time. Maybe next time.
I'll be having some giveaways on Friday night, so make sure to tune in then.
Tune in Friday night, Black Friday, as Becca
We're
will
gonna
have some more
black.
giveaways.
Oh, there goes JoJo's. Thank you, JoJo. I got your email. Seeing it just pop up on my phone.
So
awesome.
neat.
That's great.
Let's see. All right, so now I'm just kind of laying out my triangles, by the way. Let me go back to the overhead cam so that everybody can see. I'm going to lay my triangles out because we're making some crazy triangles.
Are you starting to put it together now?
I am starting to put the
So excited
D
for this.
triangles. So this is what it looks like when it's all put together. We're going to sew them together like this. I'm not going to do all the D triangles. I wanted to get one D triangle done for today. But we're going to sew these together as shown.
Oh.
Look how good that's going to go together. Like, it's going to be so good. I'm so excited for
those
this.
points. You better get those points on par.
Ooh.
You need to have some points. It kind of looks a little bit like a radioactive symbol.
It kind of does, actually. Yeah. I love the neons, though. I think the neons are
this
great.
is really freaky to me. You are arranging them on camera.
Uh-huh.
And there's that 30-second delay. So I'm watching you play with the fabric and hearing you sew. And I'm like, that does not work in my
That does
brain.
not work. Yeah. But I want to point this out. Do you see how my lines are not lined up? Guess what? It's okay.
I don't see yet.
Oh.
I'll see it in a moment.
Oh. But my points, I'm actually going to do this really quick. Whee! So as you can see here on this intersection that I just did, do you see how these don't line up? That's okay. Don't freak out. It's okay that they don't line up. It is still going to look really cool when it comes together, so no big deal.
I see you're pointing at it now. Here it comes. Oh, and yep. Now you're bringing it into frame. Literally.
Yep.
It's like 30 seconds.
It is 30 seconds.
And zoomed in. Oh my
There it
gosh,
is.
Ian, it is way off.
Yeah. But that's the cool thing about
Wow.
this one is it doesn't matter.
Are they not supposed to line
Nope.
up?
Nope.
Oh, I would have thought they needed to, but okay. All right.
So there we go. There is, because look at this from, I know you can't see it yet because we're 30 seconds ahead. But
Uh-huh.
when you look at it from far away, look at it. It doesn't matter that they don't line up. They are totally, when you look at it from afar, it doesn't matter.
Nina says turn the bottom to the sides. I don't know what she means by that.
Oh, well, she means this. Where did I put it? Okay. She means, oops, that's the stiletto side. Because she's right. She's absolutely right. I kind of did it wrong, but not. It doesn't matter which way they go. You can sew these any which way that you want to. But I'm gonna show what it means. But I wanted to show you. Mary Ann is asking, did you get my email?
Yes, in fact, I got all 4 of the emails.
Woo!
And Becky Morton, just because you're wonderful and you were so proactive and so positive, we're going to toss you in there too. So we're going to send out 5 charm packs with 5 maybe postcards.
Well, that's nice.
Definitely a little card signed by Ian and I, but we'll put a charm pack in the mail for you guys, all 5 of you.
Donna says I would get ADHD looking at the quilt, seeing if I see things that didn't line up. But I wanted to show y'all, like, it doesn't have to line up. What? Hey, Tiffany!
She says, hello, everyone. I'm waiting for my son to get here, so I had a second to stop in and say hello.
Hello.
Hello, Tiffany.
Hello.
Don't forget to catch Tiffany tonight on her live.
Yes.
7 o'clock Eastern time.
Gosh, it feels so weird saying that because, like, it's normally 6 o'clock my time.
Yeah.
So it's weird. But yeah, no, thank you for calling me out on that. But I did want to show you that it is, like, I'll show you. I'm going to put it back together the way that was suggested because it does make sense. They don't have to line up, but ooh, come on.
Oh, that makes sense because then you're
Yep,
not,
exactly.
you're just putting the solid piece of fabric against those 3 straps.
Exactly.
Hello, guys, Craft 2.
Hello.
Nina
Good to see
says,
you
I
again.
have wanted to make this for years, and that is why I have studied the pictures.
Ah,
That's why she was like,
what
you're doing it
is.
wrong.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Doing
Yep.
it wrong.
Yep. She definitely called me out and was like, Ian, get it right. So yeah, no, she's absolutely right. So I put this, you know, I could do this, and then I can do this, and then I do, if I really wanted to, I could go this way too, but we'll go this way. We'll do that. So it looks like this when it's all said and done.
And I'll wait.
And you'll
20
wait
minutes
for it to come
for
in.
that to come on the screen.
Yep.
Dragonflies for Donna says, I have trouble with scrappy quilts for the same reason, because I fixate on it.
Right? Yeah, it happens.
Deb was singing the Seam Ripper song for you. Seam Ripper, you're my best friend. Oh, I like that. Okay, that looks a little bit...
Yeah.
I see.
But as you see, like, it didn't matter, even though it wasn't that way to begin with, it didn't matter because it still looks good.
However you
In
do
my
it.
opinion, it can still work the way that I had it originally.
Nina says, I'm making it with you, Ian.
Sweet! I can't wait to see what yours looks like.
Where should they share pictures of their make?
They should share on Becca's group. If you're not a member of Becca's group, feel free to join that free group. And of course, you can tag me in there. Also, you can tag me on social media.
Instagram.
On Instagram as well. So, yeah, do Instagram. Because I only really use Instagram. Instagram and YouTube are kind of my main 2 places to go for social media.
Yep. C. Pooley is here and says hello.
Hello. Hello. I'm making it with you, Nina. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it.
And I know.
I want you. The Krabby Quilter has Tula Pink. It was near the register a couple weeks ago. Just saying. Listen, okay,
Nice.
so I know what Ian's tastes are, and we are going to stores that are probably going to have the same fabric lines over and over again.
Yep.
They will probably have something unique, but a lot of those stores will probably carry like Tula and Alice in Glass and bright colors. That's the type of stuff that he's interested in. So we're trying
Typically,
to
yep.
trying to prioritize those over maybe a shop that has more like traditional type stuff. So.
Yeah. I tend to not necessarily stay away, but like that's not my preference. Everybody has a preference of fabric and like what they like and what they don't like, and that's okay. My preferences tend to be like Tula Pink, Juicy Juice, Alice in Glass, that kind of stuff. But it's going to be super exciting to see all the things that are available. Stretch time. Guess what, Fallon? We're almost done for today. I'm gonna iron this out and then show this off. And then I think I'm going to end the live stream for today because we've been here for almost 2 hours. So it's about time to call it a day, at least here on YouTube. I still have a lot more of these triangles to work on, but look at that! I love it!
Okay, Ian, so I gotta ask.
Yeah.
It's been a couple weeks. I know you love your Bernina.
Yes.
But if you were in the market, would you now consider that Juki?
I would consider it, actually. I love my Bernina, don't get me wrong. Love my Bernina. I do miss some of the features that my Bernina has.
Like, you're almost out of bobbin.
Yeah. The notifications that I'm almost out of bobbin. That would be really, I missed that. And there are a couple other computer features that I enjoy having on my Bernina, but I definitely love the Juki. I've gotten more accustomed to it and I can use it. So I like it, and it would be in consideration if I was to be buying a new machine, but I love my Bernina. So I'm going to stick with my Bernina. So Becca, the email mentions their Saturday shop, small stuff too.
Yeah. She forwarded an email about the Black
Sweet.
Friday sales, so we've got a lot of that stuff.
Excellent. Sylvia has an odd question for the both of you. What crafting do you do if away from your sewing machine? That's a good question.
Why don't you take that first?
Okay.
Because I'm yawning over here.
Okay. By the way, here's that triangle block. It is done. I'm going to be making more of those. You'll see that next time. So for me, I started off YouTube doing paper crafting. So I made cards, greeting cards, paper craft, stuff like that. Other than sewing, I don't really do many other crafts. If I'm away from my sewing machine, I'm going to be playing on my Nintendo Switch, or I do geocaching. I like to do geocaching as well. So I'll do a little bit of geocaching, but 99.9% of the time I'm sitting at my sewing machine.
Well, that's not true, because you've been, it's sewing related, but you've been tinkering with embroidery.
Yeah, I've been doing embroidery.
You made that bag and the hoop behind you.
I did.
Yep.
I made that one right there. Boop! I made that for Becca. It's funny because she pointed out that every time I've come, I've made a bag for you. And
you
so
have.
This was it's hard to, I'm looking on the screen.
We had the pencil case first.
I made that one. That one was the most recent one. I think you can see all the way up there. Yep. There is one that I made for her there. Where's the... oh, there it is right there. There's that one right there. I made that one. I think that was the first one.
Pencil case, the second.
This one was the second one, and now this one's been the third one. So apparently every time I come see Becca, I'm going to bring her another...
And we already know what the next one's going to be.
We do actually know what the next one's going to be, so I'll bring another one as well. What about you? What?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the question.
Yeah.
I float. I feel like I am a serial crafter because my story is that I have tinkered with all of them and none of them stuck until I got to quilting. And I say quilting specifically because I started out sewing by trying to make bags and clothing, and that didn't even stick. I liked the idea, but what really got me was making quilts. I tinker with a lot of other stuff, but can I just say that my other craft would be making YouTube videos?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, definitely.
Because that takes up my other time. And there's a whole lot of work that goes into that, into the teaching and the crafting and the research and the planning and all that other stuff, that between work and home and family, I don't have time for anything else. But it's also something that I can do when I'm away from the sewing machine, because I can take my computer with me, I can take my phone with me,
Yeah.
I can plan from my phone, I can just meditate on ideas. So
Exactly.
I for a long time I was like, oh, maybe knitting, or oh, maybe crocheting, but the reality is no, it's none of that. It's creating content.
Yes, it's a second job pretty much
It
for
really is.
us YouTubers. Pastry Queen says my pictures of the fruit tarts are up on a post. Can't wait to see that. I'm going to check that out offline. Why not have both? I mean, I could have the Bernina and the Juki, but my
technically-
pocketbook would say no.
But technically, you do have a straight stitch only machine.
Which,
your
the
featherweight.
the featherweight. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I do have a straight stitch. Yeah. And my new 301 as well.
Yeah.
Donna says, Ian, did you get rid of your card making stuff? I still have it. I was like waiting to see if the mood would strike me again to work on card making. So I still have a lot of it. I haven't touched a lot of it in a while, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be going back to it, so I'll probably be getting rid of it.
They're asking, Jean is saying, please let me know if your D triangles turn out smaller than the other ones did, because mine did.
Oh, let's find out. I actually have...
And while you're checking that, I'll read a couple more comments. Dragonflies for Donna says, the videos seem like a lot of effort and talent to be able to make them.
They do. So my my D triangles are coming out about the same size as this is a B triangle that I have on top. So B triangle, D triangle, they're about the same size, not exact, but very close enough that I could fudge it in and make it work. So it does look like mine are about the same size. Hope that helps. Have a wonderful weekend. Did Pastry Queen ever answer if she ships? I don't know if she did or not.
I don't think she did.
I'm curious. Pastry Queen, do you ship?
Oh, well, she is in New York. So
she is in New York.
Just tell her you'll meet her in Manhattan.
Right. Right. Oh, my goodness. All right. I think that's going to be it for today. We are at 3:54 p.m., which feels so weird being here on the East Coast. But thank you guys so much for joining me and Becca today. Thank you again to Becca for letting me use her sewing room and reading the comments. It's super helpful, and it's super awesome that she is such a great friend to let me use her space. Thank you guys so much. See, Pastry Queen just said LOL. She didn't answer whether
She's
or
still
not.
not answering.
She's still not answering.
I don't
Pastry
understand
Queen,
this.
I'm going to call you up. I'm going to find you, and I'm going to call you and be
He's
like...
going to show up on your door one day.
Right? And be like, hey, pastries, love it. All right, thanks, guys. Show my shirt. I have love, empathy, compassion, inclusion, justice, and kindness. I love this shirt. One of my favorites. Yeah, we can meet in Manhattan, she says.
Sweet.
You don't know what you just made happen. All right. Love you guys. See you guys next time. And remember, guys, how many times can I say guys? Remember, normal
is just
is
a setting
on
gets
the
drier.
dryer. Bye, everyone. See you later. Oh, boy.